Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever in the world you may be. My name is Ed Hopkins. I am the lead developer of Woottext, formerly known as Wrecking Ball SMS. It is the dream SMS gateway system. And we're going to show you some of the awesome features of our gateway system here in a second. But first, let's talk a little bit about text message marketing. I know many of you have probably received a lot of infographics or even some blog posts about text message marketing. It's still very big today. Text message marketing is not going away. In fact, text messages boast an almost 99% open rate with an over 35% click-through rate when there's a link inside the text. Now, versus email marketing, which only boasts probably between a 15 to 28% open rate, depending on how good the email is, the click-through rates on emails aren't that good as well either, because they sit around probably 6 to 7%. So obviously, you know the power of SMS marketing, and I think your customers do too. So what we have developed and have been developing for over 4 years now is our gateway system. This has been privately offered to our own list and to other private lists that are out there for over, like I said before, 4 years. We are now opening this up to the public. So now let's get into it. I'm going to show off the Wrecking Ball SMS system, now known as the Woottext Dream SMS Gateway. What you're looking at here is the customer portal, what they see when they log into their back end. Now, I'm currently logged in as the admin, so obviously I'm going to show unlimited credits, but you can set up packages that your customers will use to sign up, and you can provision their accounts with a certain amount of credits, and they can be rollover credits or one-time use credits every single month. You can even set your billing cycles as well, and we'll get into that here a little bit later. Right now, we're going to show you the power of the front end. A lot of the features that you see here, and let me click on this link, you see we have keyword campaigns, contest campaigns, trivia campaigns, viral campaigns, loyalty campaigns. We have a prospector campaign. We have a SMS scheduler. We have a winning number picker, web forms, and also the ability for your customers to add additional Twilio phone numbers if they're using long codes to market. And they can also add SMS credits if they're running out. The system does notify them if they're running low, so they can always log in and pick up those credits. Now, you can determine in your package what you want to charge for. So if you only wanted to offer a keyword campaign and contest campaigns to have, they only to have access to those particular features, all this stuff wouldn't show up. So you can determine in your packages which features they receive. Also, our system has built-in training. You can also provide your own training. It has a built-in IVR and voicemail system. We have our own appointment scheduler built in with an API, and also a payment reminder system with API. We also have resources and a media library for MMS. MMS allows you to send an SMS with pictures and videos in the text message. So it's a very powerful tool that your customers will appreciate when they send out text messages to their customers. Everything that the customer sees on this end is customizable by you, including the background images, the roundness of corners, of buttons and tabs, the colors, gradients, everything can be customized to your branding. You can even customize the logo, and you can also customize the SMS access, which if I bring this into inspector mode and put this into mobile mode, this is what a customer would see when they log into your system from a mobile system. They can see all their subscribers, they can send mass SMS, and they can view all the campaigns that they currently have, just like in the web version of the system. So there is a mobile and there's a web version that your customers have access to. When you install the gateway, there is some text that's automatically included to help you obviously get a quick start, but you can come in here anytime. Because I'm logged in as admin, I can edit the content here and just click on save. I can add images, my own text, and anything else that I want to add into the text portion of each section. So for example, if I go into the keyword section here and I click on edit, I can edit all this content and click on save, and then it'll automatically be saved for all future customers that come in, log in, they'll see all the changes that you made. Now, I'm on the keyword campaign here, and all the campaigns that I've created appear here. As stated before, all these colors and overlays and mouse overs, it's all customizable by you. Inside of the back office, by default, we have this bluer theme, but we have, like I said, thousands of users that have customized this to look their own way. They've squared off the buttons, but you get the point when I'm talking about customization. You can make it look however you want it to look within the confines of the current template. Since we're in the keyword campaign, let's go ahead and I'm going to show you how easy it is to create a campaign and how to manipulate a lot of the features that each particular campaign provides you. So first I'm going to create a new campaign. I'm just going to call this WSO, and the keyword I'm going to use is WSO. If I'm in a rush and I have several other campaigns set up and I want to set it up to similar to other campaigns, I can just click on copy campaign and all the settings will automatically be transferred to this. But I want to create a brand new campaign, so I'm going to click on save campaign. The system will automatically update on the fly and allow me to make my edits. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go into step 1 in here, which is describe my campaign and the messages. Come in here, click the plus. You'll see here there's several things that need to be completed here. So we have the campaign title. This is already completed. Tracking info is just our own little descriptor for the campaign. It's just additional information. It doesn't never convey to the customer. It's only for self-reference. Our current keyword, which is WSO, I created that on the pop-up. Next, we can choose our shortcode keyword. So we can actually opt in via shortcode and long code if we have Woottext shortcode services. We have USA, UK, and Canadian shortcodes available. Our USA shortcode is a vanity shortcode. It's 69696. It's easy for customers to type. That's why we selected it. It's easy to remember as well. So if I wanted to use a USA shortcode keyword, I would just choose my keyword, and if I come over here and click on like cooler, then it'll automatically save that when I click on the save button. And now I can text in with the word cooler to 69696 or the keyword WSO to the long code, which I'm going to set here in a second. We set our number of messages per month because obviously TCPA rules recommend that we have a limit to how many messages a customer gets, and we also disclose that. So we're going to only send 6 messages per month to this customer, and they're also going to get notified of that. We have the option here to convert a long code customer to a short code customer. So they opt in with the long code, they can get a yes message from the short code. So that's another option as well. This is mostly used by people that have migrated over their list from long code to short code, and that's explained more in the videos in the training center. So now that we've created our keyword, we now want to create our message. So I'm just going to say thank you. So I put in, thank you for joining the WSO VIP list. We will send you great offers from our store once a week. Present this to the cashier for 50% off your next visit. Expires, and then we want to put in the date of expiry. So we do date, and then how many days passed once they've signed up does it expire. We'll just say 5, so it'll date it in the future. And next we want to do our if member message. If they're already a member, they're going to get a totally separate message. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to say, you are already on our list. And then I'm going to put in still get a deal, present this to the cashier, and it'll also present me with an expiration date. But most people, what they do is you're on a VIP list. Thanks for being a valued customer. All right, so now that's set. We're done. Everything looks cool. We click on save. Next is we choose our phone number. And the phone numbers can be assigned in the admin. I'm going to show you all that here in a second. So I'm just going to choose the number here, click on update, and then click on save. Now, one way to test this is use our emulator. I'm going to click on emulate next to the shortcode keyword. So I'm going to emulate the shortcode here. And you'll see it's fully compliant. Click on send. We get the yes message. This would be the client's name. So whatever your client's name is, the company name, this will appear here. Text yes to join the WSO alerts. Remember, we created that name. And then remember that we set the limit to 6 messages. That appears here. So I'm the customer. I'm going to reply yes. Click on send. And then I get the join SMS. So it completely emulates the entire process that a customer would go through. Now, I'm not 100% always sold on the actual emulation, so I like to test it with my phone. So let me go side by side here, and we'll test this with my phone. I'll do it via long code. So I'm going to text WSO, and then I'm going to text it to the short code, not the short code, but the long code. So I'm just going to copy this. And I'm just going to paste it in here. And then I'm going to click on send. And you'll see here it says, thank you for joining WSO VIP list, da, da, da. And then you'll see here it says, this is our expiry date. It always sets 5 days ahead. Today is the 19th. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to text it in again so you see what the if member message looks like. And it'll say you're already a member. You're already on the WSO VIP list. Thanks for being a valued customer. Text stop to quit. All right, now this is the append text. This is customizable as well. This can be hard-coded, so all your clients in your system use the same append text. We call it append text. But you can also have it so the customer can use their own append text. You always have the word stop in it or some way for the customer that is receiving the text where they can quit the list. Next, I'm going to refresh my campaign here so you can see that I've been added to the list. If I go down, there we go. There's my number. And the source number is the Twilio long code. And if I want to, I can send myself a text message here if I want. So I'm going to click on this. Click on send. And there you go, sent me the text message. So you can do two-way communication. When they respond, because it's not a keyword, it'll come inside the inbox. Now, most of these campaigns that you see up here, these types, share the same features in each individual campaign type. So I'm going to kind of get into it. Step 3, this is an option. It's called Perpetual Campaign SMS. So let's say in the future we wanted to run a campaign that had a different message because it was a holiday. So we can choose our start date, and let's say we could just do Christmas, the week of Christmas, and we'll do the 18th between the 30th. We can send them a SMS that will override the campaign SMS. Happy holidays. And then you can do the coupons and whatever else you want to send there. You can also send a custom if message if they're joining during the holidays, just to kind of personalize every single message. You can set unlimited perpetual campaign messages based on holidays or whatever event that you feel as the customer that you need to provide your customers. That you can add those as many as you want, just as long as the dates don't overlap each other. Next is the campaign option double opt-in subscribers. This is highly recommended if you're using long codes. Our short code automatically handles double opt-in, but you can have the customer reply with their keyword. Simply, I would just do here, I would say, please reply with the keyword WSO to confirm your subscription to our VIP list, or whatever else you want to do. Next, we can do reply with email. We collect all this information. We can also do a reply with name. We can also take this data with a name and email, and it can have it stored instantly into any Aweber campaign or any other email service campaign, add them to an email list as well. Now we can also set these options when we want to send the campaign flow, after the campaign message or before the campaign message. So once they receive this message here, we can determine if that message is sent to collect the keyword or the name or the email before the campaign message or after with that particular feature. Now, coming down, we could wait for a response. If they do not respond to our request after we send them the initial text, we have some options here. We can mark them as active, or we can block them because they're not double opted in. So it's totally up to you, and you can set the hours for the customer and how long they must respond before they opt in with their name or email or keyword. Now, we can send custom emails as well. We can have the system send an email to the customer, or we can use one of the services here to send the customer an email as well. Next is our campaign option, new subscriber notifications. So if someone does subscribe, you can have them SMS a phone number, and the data about the customer will be sent to the phone. This is great for lead generation. So if somebody texts in a keyword and you want to get notified when that customer texted in, this could be a realtor or any kind of business that is looking for leads and is always on top of leads. You can get notified anytime via SMS, via email, and it can also call you and send a robo-voice as well. And we have options here where it can do a UK or a British accent or a United States accent, male or female, and then we can just type our text here and the robo-voice will read it. Most of our campaigns have these tokens. You just plug them in and it'll automatically put the customer's data in the field, so when it's sent to you, it'll be customized with that information about the customer. Next, we have an option where we can split test campaigns as well. Split test will allow us to send different messages so we can see if the response is better for a coupon code or a response from a message that we send when they opt in. To do that, we just click on yes, and then we put in our campaign message and click on save, or we can set the media and add MMS information. So we do want to do an image along with the SMS, we can do that. But this message will take turns with this message here. It'll be equally 50-50. This message will go out, and then the split message will go out. So based on redemption of a coupon that you have inside your campaign message, if you do have one, you could tell which SMS that customer receives is performing better as far as response. Next is our advanced campaign options. We can add autoresponders after they subscribe. I click on save. Next thing we want to do is we want to add our autoresponder. So let's say we want to do 15 minutes after. We want to do it one time, and we want to send at 0 hours and 15 minutes after subscription. Hey, once again for joining. And then you can notify them any special events. Now, you can set as many messages as you want. You can set it on a particular day that goes out after they join. So on the 5th day after, they can receive a message, or a couple hours after. It's totally up to you. And we can also use our date merge tag. So if we are sending a coupon at a later date, it will automatically date it in the future. We just set this like 5 days later. So once they receive that text, that coupon will be dated for the expiry in the future 5 days. So click on save, and now we've added an autoresponder. You can have unlimited autoresponders. You also have the option where you can forward those that join this campaign into another campaign. So if you want to transfer them into a trivia campaign where they complete a trivia inside of our trivia campaign, we can just simply transfer them over to our trivia campaign about food, and we can determine if they want to stay on this list or remove from this list. So we want to stay on both lists, and then we also want to forward that user after the last autoresponder is sent or before the first autoresponder is sent. Those are the two options that we have. Next, I want to show you guys our campaign triggers. So every time an SMS is received or someone joins, we can have this post to a URL, and we can set all of our trigger URLs wherever we want it as long as it can receive the post. The system's going to send the to, which is the number, the Twilio number or the short code. It's going to say the body, that's the keyword, and then it's going to also say the from, which is the customer's email, name, and phone number that they have. To set that, just put the URL, click on save, and now all that data will be passed on to whatever other CRM that you do have. The system does give you QR codes that you can use. Just simply add this to any advertising or web page, and the customer can scan that and automatically set up their phone so they can send an SMS to join your campaign. Next is our logical campaign. At any time during the process, we can send a campaign mass SMS where they text in another keyword, and we can segregate them to another list. So let's say if during Christmas we ask if they like clothes to text in the keyword clothes, we just type in clothes here, and we can send them to another campaign. And we can also keep them on this list. So this way we can segregate who's interested in clothes. So in the future, so let's say we're having a Christmas promotion and we want to send information or a deal on our clothes. We can send them to our clothes list, so we know that they're a more targeted buyer. And we also have the option where they can subscribe via long code, and then we can select the short code that they log into when they go into that other campaign. Just another cool feature that we offer for every single campaign type inside of our system. Another cool feature is our coupon tracking that's built into every single campaign type that we have. Essentially what this allows you to do is send a mass SMS, for example, like a deal, and that's redeemed in store. Once the person goes to the store, the cashier is going to ask the customer to reply with a keyword. So the keyword will be deal one, for example. We can also set shortcode keywords as well for the deal. And then we can set our expiration of the coupon. We can set the time it expires. And we can expire after so many validations. And we can also set the days between each validation. So if we're doing multiples, they can validate it every day for a deal on a coffee, for example. Now, when that customer in front of the cashier or agent texts in the word deal one, it's going to say, thank you, your coupon has been redeemed. They'll let the cashier know that. But it also will give the stats for the coupon campaign built into their SMS. It'll give some digits at the very bottom of the SMS that'll show how many have been redeemed and how many have not been redeemed and how many have been sent out. So it's a pretty cool tracking feature to allow you to see the performance of your mass SMS. And we already know they get 99% open rate. So if a customer has already redeemed that coupon and they try to go in and get it redeemed again for a deal, the system will reply back with a notification that the coupon's already been redeemed. So the system has built-in tracking to tell who's redeemed and who's not redeemed based on the phone number and which phone is sending the SMS to the coupon tracking system. System has contest campaigns, trivia campaigns, viral campaigns. This is cool. Loyalty campaigns, a prospector with round robin lead notification. We have a built-in scheduler. Anytime we come in here and schedule an SMS, you simply click on the date. We set the title, the SMS we want to send based on a template that we've already designed. I'll show you that here in a second. Next, we can send an SMS or we send a voice message. We can determine which campaigns we want to send it to, or if we want to send it to a test as one phone number, we can do that by selecting the list and then choosing the number in the list, and also set the time that it goes out. So another cool feature right there. Our winning number is another cool feature. So if I want to send, we're running a campaign, everybody texts in, we have thousands of people in this campaign, and we want to pick a winner of a brand new car. We can say, congratulations, you're the winner. We select our group that we want to send it to. I'm going to choose a WSO list. I'm the only one that's on that list. Click select. If I want, I can set media as well, send them a video or send them an image, PDF. I want how many winners I want to choose from this list. I'm going to choose one. And now I'm going to pick my winners. And now we see that I've been added to the winner table. And we can also send an SMS to that customer again if we want to. Now obviously you want to have instructions on how to redeem your prize, but you would do that at the top now. Next is our web form. This allows you to take code, place it on any website, and the customers can visit your web page and subscribe as well. You can design your web form here, add custom colors, labels, all that good stuff, and set your thank you pages and assign those users to a campaign once they subscribed. And all the autoresponders, everything else that's set up in the campaigns that you've done, wherever you assign those customers will take immediate effect. As stated earlier, your clients can come here anytime. And if they've run out of credits or they got a notification they run out of credits, they can come in here, click on Add Credits, and set the amount that they need for whatever campaign that they need to run. They click on Buy Now, and whatever payment gateway system you have set up, the system will collect the money and automatically post those credits to their account so they can use them right away. They have access to all the keywords that they've acquired as well. If you have their account set for a limited amount of keywords, you can charge up to $7, $20, $30 for each keyword. They can come in here and search for a keyword. This is mainly used for short codes, but you can provision those for long codes as well. Same goes for phone. If they need to add a phone number to their account, they come in here. They can automatically pick the phone number that they want, and it automatically be added to their account when they assign it. Our system comes with built-in training, as stated before. We call it SMS Gateway University. You're more than welcome to customize your own link to your own training if you want. Our interactive voice response voicemail system allows you to create complex flows, so when a customer calls into a Twilio long code that you've assigned to a campaign, you can instantly create menus that are voice interactive with MP3s or robotext. It'll collect voicemails that customers leave. So an example here, somebody calls in, I can do a greeting, and that could be a robo voice or an MP3 that we pre-uploaded. Next, we can flow them into a menu where they press 1 for this department, press 2 for this department. We can forward that call to a phone number. We can also whisper it to the phone number as well. So if it's a call you don't want to answer the call, the system will tell you who it is that's calling. You can also, when somebody calls in, you can subscribe them to an SMS campaign as well. We just select our campaign and choose WSO. You can create very complex flows. There's extensive training in the members area how to use this. We have a robust appointment reminder system that's built into the system as well. This is if you're selling appointment reminder services to dentists or hairdressers. This can be completely set up to manage all of their appointments automatically. They can even cancel and reschedule on the fly using SMS. The system also includes an API where appointments can be automatically flowed into the system, and also includes a payment reminder SMS system as well, in case you're dealing with companies that are dealing with appointment reminders. All built in, 100% training available in the members area. Your clients can see all their entire list here. They can also search by campaign keywords, by phone numbers. They can even add notes to individual files here as well. They can export from within the campaigns themselves. We have cool usage reports. Just search for the reports that you need, and everything will show based on the filters that you've selected. Next is the broadcast centers. When we send a broadcast, if we want to create a new broadcast, if I want to send media with an image with or a coupon with the SMS, I can do that, but I'm not going to do that here. I can determine if I only want to send that to people that joined after a certain date, and actually between two dates, I can do that as well. I'm going to click on Save. Now that I've created that list, I can click on SMS. I'm going to choose the list that I want to send it to. In this case, I'm going to choose WSO. And now I'm going to select everything that I want. I want to disable a shortcode. I want this to be sent via long code. I'm going to click on Send Broadcast. And you'll see here it sent me a mass SMS right here. So that's one very strong feature. There's so many features just in the built into the mass SMS system. It's a lot to go over right now. I can't do it right now. But if you check some of our training videos on the same channel, that we are broadcasting this video from, you can see all the training on how all this works. Recently, we've added a new feature called Televoice, and this is how it works. So let's say, for example, I am a school administrator, and I have a list of parents' phone numbers, mobile phone numbers, that I want to broadcast to when school is canceled. It's very easy to do using our system. So if I'm going to choose my title, I'm going to say School Closed. And then I'm going to choose Televoice. I'm going to have it dial my phone number. I'm going to click on dial. Now watch how this goes through. The system just called me. I'm going to answer the call.
This is the Teely voice system. Please press 1 to start recording, 2 for hang up.
I'm now going to press 1 to start recording.
Please leave a message at the beep. Press the star key when finished.
This is Ed Hopkins with Monroe Public Schools. This is to notify you that school will be closed today, July 20th, 2016, due to inclement weather. I'm going to press the star key.
Thank you. Your recording saved successfully.
So now that I've saved that message, in a second here, it's going to process it, and then it's going to give me the option to send the list when I am done here. But I'm going to always overview what I saved to make sure that the message is correct. So I'm going to click on this. This is Ed Hopkins with Monroe Public Schools. This is to notify you that... And I am happy with that, so I'm going to click on Save. So now I'm going to send this to the list, Televoice. I'm going to choose my list. And then I'm going to disable the short code because we can't make a call from the short code. Click on Send Broadcast. And now it is now sending me a... I'm going to answer that call.
Public schools. This is to notify you that school will be closed today, July 20th, 2016, due to inclement weather.
There we go. So you guys can see the full power of that feature alone in our system. I've barely scratched the surface of all the features that the customers have access to, but I'm sure all your clients will love it. But I'm going to show you the admin side, which is the side that you log into to manage the entire business. So I'm going to click on Manage here, and only you have access to this section here. We have the dashboard here that shows all the performance that's currently going on with your business, your SMS gateway. Shows SMS stats, client account stats, phone number stats, financial stats, all built in. Anytime you see a red button inside of your system, you just click on Update, and the system will automatically update. This system is installable on a cPanel. cPanel is preferred, or any other hosting that supports PHP and MySQL databases. All the texting performance by day can be sorted based on filters, just by simply clicking on the range or choosing a filter from today all the way down to last month. Always have access to the latest information and updates. Will always appear at the very bottom of your gateway here. Access to short codes, just simply click on here if you need to have short code access. We highly recommend that you use short codes in your marketing campaigns. That's just a little extra added level of comfort that you can provide your clients. Because currently advertising via SMS with long codes is a very low gray area. It's always good to keep your customers protected using short codes. Obviously, we can't provide short codes in every single country. We do provide them in the United States, Canada, and the United Kingdom. All the settings for your gateway are easily accessible. You can do all your general settings, SMS handling settings, scheduler's weekly start date, your payment gateway settings, training settings. If you're using custom training, you can set the URL here. You can delete testing numbers, check for stuck phone numbers that are in the system. You can do time difference between appointments based on the cron job that you set. You can also set your API key. That's automatically allows you to use other outside systems to automatically post SMS to customers and subscribe customers into your list. We have short code settings. We can add keywords, we can assign keywords, we can drop keywords, we can release keywords. They can all be done from here. We can also see our credits, how many credits we have left as the admin. You are allowed as a reseller of the short code services to oversell. So let's say if you bought a plan that had 1,000 SMS and you have sold your clients, let's say 10 of them that have 1,000 SMS plans, you might know that they're not going to use them all. But what you can do is you can purchase just what you know that they're going to use, and you're making pure profit on everything else above the allotted amount. Access to the information is the current installation information. We can manage our resources, which is inside of the back office. We can manage the full layout and color scheme and CSS of the customer center. We can customize all of our emails with registration email templates, payment received templates, account load templates, suspended email templates, send mass email to a list of your customers, and also the footer content that's in all of your emails. We have FAQ manager. The FAQs section is inside the customer section. You can see any errors that your system is bringing up, so you can report those to our support desk to have those repaired. We have the mobile version, of course, that you have access to. All the colors can be customized. We also have a time zone manager as well. So if your system is currently parked on a C panel that is in Central Time Zone, you're in Eastern, you can do all the configurations here as well. Just simply click on Save where you're at, and the system will remember, and everybody that uses your system will be within the confounds of the time zones that are selected. You can manage the credits of each user automatically. Just choose a user. You can add credits and remove credits based on those that are above what their package provides. You can create client accounts here. Enter all the information about the customer. You can set their alert settings, set their time zone, the package that they're assigned to, the start date of the package, the end date of the package. You can assign them to a sub-account inside Twilio, SID and token. You can assign a phone number that's already in your admin and automatically moved over to their sub-account. You can manage all of your clients from the list, and you can also log in and edit at any time as that client. You can manage all of your numbers that you acquire from Twilio. You can get new numbers in the United States, Canada, United Kingdom, even toll-free numbers. If you have existing numbers in your admin, you can select those. If you have them in your sub-account, you just choose a sub-account that you want to grab the numbers from. If you're using our Wootport service, Wootport is a new service we added 3 months ago. It allows you to approach any business, and whether you're using a regular phone number or a 800 number, that can be converted. There's a little secret part of their phone number that they don't know is an SMS portion. We can take that SMS portion, we can move it into the system. So that's something that no other business that is in the SMS gateway, white label gateway systems that are out there, they cannot provide that service. We're the only ones that are doing it, and we also innovated it as well. This does not affect your client's phone bill. They're still going to get billed for the voice portion on their end. They're just going to be using the SMS portion, which we will be billing you, and you can upcharge them for the credits. If you have a current Twilio shortcode, you can use that in the system. Just automatically choose a sub-account, and I'll show you here in the sub-accounts how you do that. It's very easy, and you can also transfer numbers between clients. Just come down here. You can transfer numbers to a client. You click on this. You can release it from the install, and you can also release it from Twilio by clicking on here. You can also test the system to see if the number's working, if it's pointing in the right direction to the installation from Twilio. You can test it here as well. Payments. Anytime a payment is received from PayPal, First Data, or any other system that you're using for API transactions, those are instantly reported inside of this system. You can set up your payment packages. Just come in here, choose the package type, title it, price it, and you can set how much each credits are with the trial days, the trial amount, the recurring text, the billing cycle, all that good stuff automatically built in, and all the provisions that are included in their account. You can also set the access of what campaigns they're allowed to have and what they've paid for. As stated before, you can upsell for all the campaign types in here, or just give them all themselves. The mobile package is the mobile access, what they have access to. You want to do campaigns and send SMS. Click on save and you create your package. Simply assign your client to the package and they're good to go. The system has a full sub-account management system. You can manage all the numbers and sub-accounts that you have in Twilio. It'll give you all the phone numbers, where they're assigned. It'll also give you the SMS and call logs. You can also ban and block sub-accounts as well, built into the system. Anytime you come in here and change your admin Twilio credentials. We have built-in help ticket system. Just simply come in here. If you ever have a question, submit a ticket. We usually respond within 2 to 24 hours, depending on the level of volume that we are receiving. So that's everything in a nutshell. Gone over really quick. If you guys have any more questions, obviously you can contact me at woottext, WOOTTEXT at gmail.com. Or if you have questions about the other features that are inside the system that I have not covered, you can view it in our training videos that are attached to my YouTube channel. So we hope you enjoyed it. We know you'll love it. At the price point that we have it at, it cannot be beat. The system is unparalleled, unmatched. No other system provides the features that our system provides. Like I said before, I've only scraped the surface of the features our system has versus some of the competition. In fact, a lot of the companies out there are so far behind, they're just implementing features that we invented almost 3 years ago. So there's going to be some more launches of SMS products from other gurus. Keep in mind, those are intended for you to just grab and then walk away from, because they're going to send you an offer a month later for a new product, so you're just going to walk away from it. Keep your focus on SMS. This is where the money's at. We know the power of SMS. You know that the open rate of SMS is massive. Obviously, you know you keep your phone next to you. When you get a text, how quickly do you respond to that text, or how quickly do you look at the text? It's usually pretty instant. So you know the power of SMS. Most of your clients will know the power of SMS as well. A lot of businesses out there have not utilized the power of SMS, so it's a wide open market. Go out there and sell it. We're giving you a full enterprise system on your server with full training. It's an unbelievable system that we have. And I'm going to show you the back office here of our members area. Here's our back office. All of your short code management is here. Where you download the software, just click on this button. How to install it. You set your licensing domains. All the admin client trainings, all built into the members office. We also have live support as well. If you ever need it, just click on this button and our support staff will get to you instantly. This is another product that we've designed as well. You might want to look into this too. But in the meantime, I'm just going to show you like all the extensive training that we have and all the features of the system. Definitely unparalleled, unmatched. No other company that sells an SMS gateway system can match what we're offering today. Keep in mind, this goes on your server. This isn't some DNS work where you're just pointing a name server over to another host. This is all hosted on your hosting. All the code is on your hosting. 100% ownership, customize the way you want. Get it at the price below. You definitely don't want to miss this before we raise the price. We've never offered it at this lower price, even to our private list. So it's a good idea to jump on now before we do decide to raise the price. We're only accepting a limited amount of additional members or installations. If we have a couple members that install several instances of this, that's just going to decrease your chances of getting this at this price. So this is Ed Hopkins signing off. You guys know how to get a hold of me. Take care, and I hope you enjoy the Woottext Ultimate Dream SMS Gateway System.